welcome to another miraculous video only here at Toy Transformations. I'm Sheila and I'm super excited because today we're going to transform this Marinette doll into the amazing Multimouse. She's Marinette's new transformation with the Mouse Kwami Mullo. So stay tuned because we're also gonna make an LOL and LIL Sister version of her. Come with me! Let's start with this amazing transformation. We're gonna paint Multimouse suit with some metallic silver. We need to paint the torso area and some of the legs just like this. Then, we're gonna paint her entire arms with a little bit of jet black acrylic paint. Make sure to paint the hands as well, because she wears black gloves. And with the same jet black, we're gonna paint her awesome boots. They go all the way above her knees. And let's also paint the color of her costume. What kind of cool powers do you think Multimouse has, guys? Let me know in the comments below. It's time to paint the sweet pink accents of her costume. So, grab an ultra thin brush, dip the tip in some bubblegum pink acrylic paint, and start painting the line on her collar. Then, we need to paint two thin stripes around the upper part of her arms. I simply love the color palette they use for Multimouse, guys! It's beautiful! And don't forget about the cool pink trims of her boots. These will make her look super realistic. And just like the first image we saw of her at the Comic-Con experience. Something that we cannot miss in a superheroine costume is a cool mask. So let's paint one for Multimouse. Let's use the tip of our modeling tool and some metallic silver paint to apply at the upper half of the mask. And with a little bit of bubblegum pink, we're gonna paint the lower half of the mask. Do you think that later on, another character, different than Marinette, will get to use the Mouse Miraculous? Her mask has some tiny black accents, so we're gonna paint them. Just a couple of thin lines above each of her cheeks will do. For her sweet belt, that also looks like a mouse tail, we're gonna use a piece of pink cord like this one. We need to attach two small pieces of clay at the tips and give them a pointy shape. Now, let's paint just the very tip of the clay piece we made with a little bit of jet black acrylic paint. And the other half of the tip is gonna be metallic silver. Perfect, guys! Time to put on her belt. You just need to wrap it around her waist like this. Make sure that this end with the tip ends up facing the front part of our doll. And look, we've made the same with another piece of cord and some more clay. We're gonna tie it to the belt to make it look like her sweet mouse tail. How neat, guys! Here we have a tiny sequin with a few tiny holes. We're gonna paint it all black. This is gonna be a sweet necklace miraculous. All we need to do is slip some thread through the sequin like this. Now, we just need to tie it around Marinette's neck. Try to make it look a little loose. And once you find the perfect spot, just tie a small knot. It's time to give Marinette a whole new hairdo. We're gonna make two lovely hair buns right on top of her head. You just need to fix her hair like this and tie it with an elastic. Let's add the final touch by tying two small pieces of the pink cord on each of her hair buns. Are you guys ready to see the final results? Wow, Multimouse looks unbelievable! I simply love how shiny her costume is and those sweet pink accents. The details of her mask and her belt make her look super heroic. She's amazing! It's time to transform Multimouse LOL. So, let's start by covering the top of her head with some clay and shaping it with our fingers to give her that Princess Leia hairdo. Now, let's use our modeling tool to give her hair some texture. Have you guys already seen Mullo, the Mouse Kwami? We also transformed it, and the rest of the Kwamis in another video. Don't forget to look it up. Then, we're gonna give her hair some color. This midnight blue will make her look exactly like in the show. Make sure you don't leave any blank spots, friends. Let's paint her mask, guys. We're gonna do this in 2 easy steps. First, grab an ultra-thin brush and some metallic silver paint and start painting the upper part of the mask. Then, with some bubblegum pink, you can paint the lower part. She's beginning to look pretty heroic, don't you guys think? Now, we need to add the black accents of her mask. With the tip of our modeling tool and some jet black, we're gonna paint two tiny lines like these ones. And it's time to paint her awesome costume. First, we're gonna paint the silver part. you just need to paint the torso and a little bit of the legs, like so. Then, use a little bit of jet black acrylic paint for her long sleeves. And since she wears a pair of black gloves, we're gonna paint her hands as well. To paint her boots, we're gonna need some more of the black acrylic paint. Make sure you give the top part of the boots that pointy shape, like this. Next, we're gonna paint the color of the costume. Have you guys seen that there's also a multi-mouse version of the Fox Miraculous? Do you want us to transform it? Tell me in the comments below! It's time to paint all the cool pink accents of her costume. So, grab an ultra-thin brush and some bubblegum pink acrylic paint. And start with the V-line of the collar. And with some of the same bubblegum pink, we're gonna paint 2 thin stripes on her arms. Once you're finished with the stripes on her arms, you can paint the pink details of her boots. For her necklace Miraculous, we're gonna stick this cute gemstone right on the middle of her chest, like so. And to make her Miraculous look exactly like the one from the show, we're gonna paint it black with our ultra-thin brush. Next, we're gonna make her super cool belt. Just like we did with the regular Multimouse, we're gonna use some pink cord and we're gonna attach some air dry clay to the tip. Then, we need to paint the details of her tail. First, let's paint half of the tip with some jet black acrylic paint. And for the other half, we're gonna use some metallic silver, like this. Let's put on that awesome belt. First, we're gonna grab the cord around her waist. Then, let's fix it in place with a little bit of clear glue. Look, for the tail we did the same with some more pink cord and air dry clay. We're gonna dip the tip of our modeling tool in some white acrylic paint. And we're gonna add some details to the Miraculous by tapping gently. And with these small pieces of cord, we're gonna make her cute hair ties. She's almost ready, guys! We just need to make her eyes look super shiny by applying a thin coat of clear nail polish. Here we have Multimouse LOL! She looks amazing with that shiny silver costume, her hair buns, and that neat belt that also looks like a mouse tail. How adorable! Let's move on to our last transformation of the day, Lil Multimouse. So let's give her a new hairdo with some air dry clay. And before the clay dries, we're gonna give her hair some texture with our modeling tool, just like these, guys. Now that the clay is completely dry, we can give her hair some color. So let's use some midnight blue acrylic paint and a thin brush for this. It's time to paint her costume, guys. So, just like we did with our 2 other dolls, we're gonna use some metallic silver for the torso and some of the legs. Then, we're gonna paint her arms with some jet black acrylic paint. Since our doll is super small, you gotta be very careful not to paint the rest of her body. And let's do the same for her boots. I think this version of Multimouse is gonna be the cutest. Now, we need to paint the collar. Be super patient, guys. Make sure you paint the right spot, just like this. Time to paint those cute pink accents for her costume. Let's dip the tip of our modeling tool in some bubblegum pink and paint the V-line on her neck. Then, we need to paint 2 stripes on her arms. And next, the ones on her legs, right above the boots. For her Miraculous necklace, we're gonna attach this cute gemstone on the middle of her chest. And with a tiny bit of jet black acrylic paint, we're gonna give it some color. Time to make her super cute belt. Let's do the same we did for our 2 other dolls. First, attach some clay to the tip of a pink cord. Then, paint the upper half of the tip with some jet black acrylic paint. And the lower half with some metallic silver acrylic paint. Let's put on her belt. You just need to tie it around her waist and fix it in place with a tiny bit of clear glue. Then, we need to attach her cute little tail. How lovely! And don't forget about her mask. We're gonna paint the upper part with some metallic silver acrylic paint. Then, we're gonna use some bubblegum pink for the lower part of the mask, like this. Then, use the tip of your modeling tool and a little bit of white for the details of the necklace. Next, we need to paint the black accents using the tip of our modeling tool and a teeny tiny bit of jet black acrylic paint. For her costume hair ties, we're gonna use 2 small pieces of pink cord that we're gonna fix in place with some clear glue. We only need to add that shiny touch to her eyes with a little bit of clear nail polish. Lil Multimouse is super cute! All the tiny little details of her costume look adorable! And those cute hair buns we did for her are lovely! That was it for today, guys! Here we have our 3 versions of Multimouse, Marinette's new awesome transformation! First, there's Multimouse LOL. I love how her mask looks and her awesome hairdo! Then, we have Multimouse with our Marinette doll. She was my favorite. And finally, the cutest Multimouse, the LIL sister version. Let us know in the comments below which was your favorite. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for more fantastic videos. Don't forget to give us a like, and we love you so much. See you next time. Bye-bye.